Hey everybody, it's Toray, and I am bringing you Steam Vaults this time. This is the first level 70 instance that we did as a guild. One guild member was supposed to make it, but he couldn't, so we plugged in a mage for crowd control. As you can see, the mage in the background sheeped the other guard, and it went down. The first guy went down, and then all that was left was the last guy to attack. Mages make excellent crowd controls because they can sheep, they can hold with the ice, they can control the aggro very well. Mages are very good. Alright, so this one's the same thing. This time I held this guy and the other one got sheeped in the background. As you can see, went down pretty quick. In the Steam Vaults, you have many options. You can either kill everything around here you want for rep, and you can get the armaments, which is a good way to hand in rep. I believe they give you 75 rep per turn in, but you can see that with the crowd control, everything is real good. The mage is just running around doing the arcane blast. I had a mage before, and I really miss a mage playing this. Over here, we're gonna take this path first. In the future, we're gonna go left first, clear out that boss, and then take this boss. But this was only second time doing Steam Vaults, and I forgot a lot of it. This was a lot of guys here. Wasn't worried because I was still holding aggro pretty well. And I did have Riz I believe he's arms. I always get confused with the warriors, the arms and the fury. But he has a two-handed axe, and he's basically, he can off tank. But I got a little worried there because got feared into that crowd there, and I'm like, oh no, not a good sign. But DPS was good. Tim was healing. Tora was there with her pet, holding aggro with her cat too. So we had really three tanks. I mean, the cat really holds aggro, has high armor. She spec'd it for basically DPS and armor. Not too many resists on it. But over here, very valuable thing to learn is LOS, line of sight. Anytime there's a caster, you go behind a wall and they will automatically come to you. It helps out big time. Like right there, they were all the way in the top. Instead of us going all the way up there, we brought them down here. And also they fear. So what you want to do is you want to bring them close as you can to you, because if they fear you, you won't run into another crowd. That's very helpful too. You'll see in future runs, I do recommend line of sight for everything. It is very helpful. Right now, my template is pretty good. My defense is at 519, or 519, 518, around there. But I need to work on my intellect because I'm having mana problems. But that'll come with better gear. So as you see right here, I'm doing line of sight again. Hit them with my shield, and I run around the corner, make them come to me, and just AoE to keep the aggro on me. Because every time I AoE, it does damage, and the aggro comes to me. The mage accidentally sheeped. Well, she sheeped back there, but it got hit, I guess, with the AoE, got a little too close. And she tried to sheep again, but it was a little too late, and we just killed it. Here's a trick with these guys. Don't pay attention to the slaves. Because when you kill the slave master, the slaves will run free. They will attack you at first. But if you kill the slave master, the slaves will just run away. So just concentrate, have everybody concentrate on the group. The tank will just absorb the damage. If he loses aggro with the slaves, not a big deal. They're not that much of a problem. As soon as the master goes down, they run away free. The next guy, you have to kill the slave. You don't have a choice, because even when you kill the master, the slave still attacks you. So that was a little trick to do there. Here's the guy that you have to kill the slave. They beat on the slave, but somehow the slave is still loyal to them. So you still gotta kill the slave. Your basic tank and spank right there. Just boom. Consecration, keep the aggro on you. Work on to the next one. AoE insanely. simple run. Steam Vaults is not really that difficult. I think it's one of the easiest out of all of them. Over here, killing gnomes. I love killing gnomes. Oh my goodness, this should be a sport, along with gnome chucking, or dwarf chucking actually. So there's more gnomes. Try to clear all the gnomes out before you take on the boss. It'll just help with aggro. Okay, so basically this boss, you have to know how to fight him. He's pretty easy, but you gotta have people alert all the time. Alright, 72 Elite, basically when you're fighting him, you're gonna see these little gnomes come out of nowhere. Gnomes have to go down. Any DPS, stop DPSing on the boss, take care of the gnomes, because what they do is they heal him. And you're just gonna lose everything. Right there, the mage went down. I forgot, how did it go down? I wasn't paying attention because I was just trying to hold the boss on myself. I wasn't paying attention any outside aggro. But it was alright. That's the only time the mage died. So basically, right there, I think the mage got a little too close with the AoEing, and the boss took a couple swipes at her. So you see the little gnomes. I'm trying to AoE at the same time, trying to keep them from healing it. But I think our DPS was a little bit too much, and it went down pretty fast. Even with the little gnomes, there was a couple left over. And this is what it dropped. Really nice staff for a healer. Make sure you click on the organ. It opens up another door so you can get to this one. This one is one of the easiest bosses. Alright, while the tank holds aggro, have everybody killed the side adds. But stay away from the thundercloud. It's that simple. Basically, just keep running around, making the boss come to you. If the thundercloud comes out, stay away from it. If you stay under it, the damage that it will do to you is really, really bad. I believe right there I did a lay of hands because the healer was healing somebody else that was aggro, and I was taking a lot of shots. But also the mage was blinking, so that's another good thing about mage. If you get in the cloud is under you, you just blink away. And that's pretty it with this boss. It's pretty simple, you know. Attack it. You see the cloud? Run away. You see everybody just run away from there. And it goes down pretty quick once the ads are gone. And that's what it drops. Some nice gloves. You get the set. Here is the final boss. He is a little tricky. Hold aggro, attack him. On the average, depending if you hit it pretty fast, he goes towards these tanks. See these tanks right here? Stop attacking the boss. If you're a tank, you can hold aggro on the boss. Have everybody who has DPS destroy those tanks. On the average, if you hit them pretty hard and pretty fast, you probably get about 2, maybe 3 tanks before you kill them. It's very important. As soon as you see him heading towards the tanks, boom, take down the tank. I even stopped tanking because I just wanted to make sure we kill this guy who didn't wipe. So tanks go down real quick, and the boss keep taking him down. I got the heals, hit him hard. He goes for the last tank. As soon as he goes for the last tank, he gets taken down. He's like really easy. The first time I fought him, I wiped. I didn't understand what to do, but I just noticed that he was going for the tanks. Everybody destroys the tanks. Tanks goes down. He can't heal himself anymore, and he goes completely down. And that was it for Steam Vaults. As you see, I completed a quest there. Some quests I haven't completed. That's what he dropped. He dropped that. He also dropped another thing. A beast leg is nice for a hunter. If you're a hunter, really good. If you like the videos, subscribe. I got a lot more coming out. And later, everybody, I got a lot more, and hope you enjoyed. Any comments, questions, leave a remark, and I will answer it. Later, anybody. Later. Sorry, tongue twisted. Later, everybody.